Hey, family, it's the Common Sense Investor again with another video on AMC short interest. I found something interesting. If you remember when I did the video about the short interest the first time and that you had to add in synthetic shares, we used the premise that there's 513 million actual shares, 97 million shares were shorted, which brought the Ortex to 19.04 short interest. But we said that they did not include the synthetics. So if they just doubled the float with synthetics, that would bring the actual short interest to 119.04 short interest. And then if you go adding in all the other synthetics, then you basically, if there's 2 billion synthetic shares out there, then it would be 419.04 short interest. I told y'all, or I shared this with y'all before, but what I done was in my research, I come across this young man. His name is Matthew Perry. And I want you to listen to what he has to say because what I can share with you, he can explain. So watch how he uses Excel to show us what they have done in just 20 days.
That they're actually shorting 1.7 million. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I like to throw that out there all the time. We are going to look at the chart exchange data, which, I mean, it just gets crazier and crazier every single day. Every time I look at this, I don't get shocked, but it's just ridiculous that they can continue to do something like this and short 54%. Right, 54% today. We're seeing 54% overall for the last 30 days, an average of 54%. That means that they're shorting this an average of over half the volume in 30 days, right? They are shorting this thing a lot. They are not giving up. They're not letting this thing run because we know that this is the time where it was supposed to make these moves. So they're shorting it extra
He's fixed to put
as they
that
go
data
into it.
into
Now,
an
what
Excel
does suck
spreadsheet.
is not seeing that also being represented in the Vortex data. Seeing they're shorting 54%. How does that line up with where it's at? It says 20%, short interest, right? It says 19% short interest. It says 100 million shorted shares. At this rate, if we line up all of these and we actually just take everything and maybe I can paste it in Excel and actually get a breakdown for how many shares they actually shorted here throughout the whole thing. Let's see if I can actually get a breakdown. Maybe I can. That would be great. All right, so we actually have numbers here. So for today, the actual shorted shares, these are the amount that's short. This is the total volume, right? We can see the total amount that they actually shorted by just summing up this column and see the total amount. Let's see. The 154, or sorry, I don't, I'm seriously dyslexic. I don't know. 541 million shares that are short over the last, is that 30 days? Over the last 30 days or so. That's a count of 20. In the last 20 days there, they shorted 541 million shares.
That's the
How is
float.
that
So
physically
that's
possible? I understand,
100% short interest
trading shares
added
back and
in
forth, the
30
total volume, you can
days.
see buying and selling that's going back and forth. Um, you can also see a huge factor of that being the total shares that's out there. Thank you for subscribing. What's up? Why?
So what Matthew showed was they shorted the float within 20 days. That's 100% more added to your short interest. So if they did that in 20 days, or when you add in the weekends, that would be the month, and we've been fighting them for 12 months. Can you imagine how many short position or short interest is out there? Oh my God. But anyway, he showed us specifically how we could be assured that they have shorted the float at least once. And I wanted to share that with y'all. Love y'all, and I'll put up another video whenever I get some breaking news.